This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of October 11th, 2022. I'm Alex Brown. The Heartland International Film Festival is in full swing in Indianapolis, and Artistic Director Greg Sorvig says Hoosier hospitality and word of mouth make the event an annual success. He says in addition to visibility, the festival helps contribute to the city's and state's quality of place efforts.
I think people have an idea of what Indianapolis is, Indiana is, and they come here and they're just blown away. They want to do business here. They want to come back to the festival. They want to meet more people. So that is really, really rewarding, is to redefine Indiana in a very positive way.
The festival runs through Sunday and will conclude with a screening of The Whale, starring Indy native Brendan Fraser. New Albany-based Simtech broke ground today on a $2.7 million expansion at its Floyd County headquarters. The company, which provides precision manufacturing services to a variety of industries, says the project will allow it to add a small number of jobs and increase capacity. Honda says it will build a $3.5 billion joint venture battery factory in Marysville, Ohio, and hire 2,200 people as it begins to turn the state into its North American electric vehicle hub. The company had been expected to choose either Ohio or Indiana, where it has a plant in Greensburg for the battery factory. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Mark your calendar for IBJ's Women of Influence event on October 27th. We'll be unveiling this year's class of Indy's most powerful and inspiring women. Join us as we celebrate their successes and reveal the triumphs and challenges that have shaped their careers. RSVP by October 20th at ibj.com/events.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Big Wigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
Some hourly workers for Mishawaka-based Franciscan Health have to return some of the money they were overpaid because of a computer hack to the health system's payroll software provider.
Our partners at the Times of Northwest Indiana report payroll software provider Ultimate Kronos Group was the victim of a ransomware attack in December. Several clients, including Franciscan, were unable to access the system, creating payroll challenges for the health system. While an unspecified number of workers, including nurses and housekeepers, were overpaid, others were underpaid in December and January. Franciscan told the publication that overpayments averaged around $350 and, quote, those affected are being provided repayment options over the next several months to ease any burden. The health system says workers who were underpaid have already been made whole. A spokesperson says the outage was wholly outside of Franciscan's control. Franciscan operates hospitals in Hammond, Munster, Dyer, Crown Point, and Michigan City, and several medical offices. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The massive expanse of wind turbines in northwest Indiana is growing. Houston-based EDP Renewables North America has begun construction on a 202-megawatt wind farm near the town of Wolcott in White County. The company says Indiana Crossroads 2 will be operational in 2023. EDP has a power purchase agreement with Merrillville-based Northern Indiana Public Service Company to acquire the electricity that will be generated by the 42 new turbines. Once operational, the wind farm will support 8 positions to operate and perform routine maintenance. As the auto industry focuses on the transition to electric vehicles, a coalition of Indiana-based agricultural companies still sees value in internal combustion engines burning biofuels, but with a technological twist. Atlanta-based Beck's Hybrids, Central Indiana Ethanol in Marion, and Indianapolis-based co-ops CountryMark and Co-Alliance are partnering with Illinois-based Clear Flame Engine Technologies on a pilot program to test a diesel engine not running on traditional diesel fuel. Beck's Director of Innovation, Brad Fruth.
With this technology, when you're burning 100% ethanol, you're also using a clean water vapor. So we think that this is a great technology to continue to use current engines, to use current fuel systems out there, but then also be able to provide the some of the climate benefits that are being asked.
Clear Flame says its technology allows operators of heavy-duty engines, including agriculture, construction, and long-haul trucking, to transform the engines to operate with reduced emissions, powered by liquid fuel that already exists. Bex is operating the rig throughout central Indiana and accumulating miles in a range of operating conditions between Bex, Indiana locations. Indiana attorney and dealmaker Tom Dockich is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.